I know. So far, fingers crossed, knocking on some wood. So far, just a few little minor, but I cannot complain.
No. Let me just. Sweet Jesus.
All right. I will share out as well. Hi, we've got 3 people. All right. I will share out as well. If y'all would like with Susan and myself or Reiki, please let us know in comments. We're doing paid readings tonight. I did free readings last Friday. Tonight is our paid reading stuff. All right. Hey, Marla, how are you doing? Got 9 people. Show us some love. Say hi. Where are you from? I'm in Texas. Susan, over here. She's in Pennsylvania. I had to say it with the accent. Please forgive me. I said Pennsylvania. Hi, Chad. How are you doing? Hi, Tammy. Sunday. Sunday says your hair is a different color. It is. She went violet. Wow. You know, I can't be the only person with colorful hair on here. Hey, Shabam. I never say his name right. Hey, Sheila. I see you. See, yeah, Sunday, you do notice things. We've got several people here. Where are y'all from? Why don't you share where you're from in the comments? All right, we've got Ohio. Well, hello, Ohio. We have got Sunday, who is in Texas. We've got another Ohio, Michelle. California with Angelica.
Chels, can you share it in the Mystic, the Modern Mystic chat? I cannot.
Is it acting weird?
It's not showing up on my, I have to copy the link. Let me do that. It might work that way.
Hi, Tammy, Toronto. Botswana, amazing. Connecticut. Well, hello there. How are you doing?
Thank you.
I can never say his name right. He's a friend of mine that I met from India. It's Shabam. Shabhan. It's funny how I say it. Yay, Chels. Thank you, my love. Hi, Deborah. Everyone's just kind of saying where they're from. We're just kind of sharing. Chels Harris, who's helping us out. She's in London.
So we're doing $20 card readings and $40 for Reiki.
And the Reiki, we send it distantly. It does include a Reiki flush. It includes just energy check, a scan, a balance. We've had really good luck sending it distantly this way. And we have some that started taking our Reiki 1 and 2 course after receiving Reiki from us. And we just finished up our Reiki 1 certification course, and we're starting a Reiki 2. And we are also starting a psychic development course with some mystic mentoring that is going to be starting in, I guess, 2 weeks? Next week? We're starting next week.
Yeah.
Shane says he's eating. He'll be back soon. Hey, Susan.
Hi, girl.
Let's love you, Susan. Isn't her hair beautiful?
Yes, Chels, I will put you in our Reiki 2 after this live.
Yes, Chelsea needs to be in there. Keishla, hi, darling. How are you doing? How are you feeling since the attunement? Thank you, Tiff. How are you feeling?
Thank you.
That means so much, y'all. Thank you so much, Susan.
Yeah, my hair's purple now. I got bored with the blonde.
Sometimes you got to switch it up a little bit. And then I added blonde on the underside of mine. I added more blonde. And then I added purple. So you went darker and I added, and I went a little bit lighter. Girl, did you have a bunch of energy stuff come up? Keishla? Tiff says she loves the hairs. Tiff, I love your hair too with the red. Would anyone like a card reading? Wait, what?
She looks like Ariel.
Dude, no joke.
Straight Ariel. I'm here for
straight up. Well, at first I was like, it's like a Reba McEntire-ish kind of red, but then you're right. It's Ariel.
Ariel.
You're right.
We're going mermaid.
We're going mermaid.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sweetheart, we were knocked on our ass yesterday, like dead tired.
Girl, we're gonna do Reiki 2 attunements, not back to back.
We're not doing them back to back. No, ma'am.
Reiki is usually so energizing for us, and then we did the attunements that were like,
no.
I've never done them back to back like that before, so that was a new one for me.
I know. No, the card readings, it's pinned down below. I pinned it with the PayPal. It's $20 and you get a full reading from 2 people. And then it's $40 for Reiki and you get a Reiki from me and Tiffany as well. So you're getting a really good price for 2 people doing readings and Reiki on you.
And we do offer free card pulls at different times. I came on last Friday and I did a bunch of 2 card pulls. So it's just a kind of catch up.
Yeah, we'll get you tomorrow, Susan.
Thank you, Susan. Always appreciate you. I know. Thank you, Susan Meadows. You noticed I did my curls. I went ahead and just did it. I'm looking right now.
Oh, thank you, Chad.
Thank you, Chad. That's very heartfelt and appreciated. Like he legit, like he means it. Like that's awesome. All right. No, not yet. No takers. While we are waiting, we do have, like we said, some classes coming up. Some of you are already taking the classes, and we can do, for that Deborah that asked, we can pull a 2 card for her. I'm feeling she really needs some guidance.
Okay.
Justin. Thank you, Keishla. She tagged someone. I'm really feeling. Deborah, are you still here with us, or did we lose you already? Or did you hang around? Because because I have a card that straight up jumped out of the deck for her. Deborah, are you still here with us, or did we lose you already? People don't stick around. Sometimes they don't know. Because she needs some perspective in her life. So she needs to take a step back and look at situations from a different angle. And I was going to tell her, bam, she needs to channel her inner warrior woman.
I got, she needs companionship.
Oh.
My light is bad. I have to keep it back here. And then she also, there's beginnings. There's new things coming up, a new path that she needs to take that she's been putting off.
She was supposed to hear the message. I don't think she's here anymore. What stinks? Maybe someone else can benefit from that message. I love you, Chels. You have the sweetest dreams. Beautiful. I may message her and tell her, hey, go check the beginning.
Okay. I'm sore today.
I know. Susan had a massive workout yesterday. So her arms and legs and thighs are like sore. Good vibes. Of course. So much love sent your way. So is there anybody who would like a full card reading for some guidance? And there's my dogs on cue. Nothing changes around my house sometimes. Yeah, no. Let's see. I need to share this out in a few places too. Yeah, I love good vibes. If y'all didn't share it out, it would be amazing. Detali, high five. Maybe people don't want full readings or Reiki tonight. Well, I don't know. Oh, that hair. Your hair looks so pretty on camera. I'm seeing it pop up on my screen. I'm all, oh.
Hey.
Okay, what is going on? It's like every dog in the neighborhood is barking now. Why? Why? Shane did that meditation earlier about being able to focus, even like when stuff is happening all around you. So like the cat is like meowing and there's noise outside or the dogs are barking. If you didn't catch it, it's a really good one. It's just kind of that reminder to take a breath, get yourself back in your body and become the observer of your thoughts, to become the awareness behind your thoughts, because that's what we really are, is we're that spirit, that soul, that awareness behind the thoughts. All right, Chad just turned 47. He's a Leo. Can you give me some insight? Insight like in regards to career, life path, something like that. We can do a pendulum question, yes or no. I'm a Cancer Leo. I just turned, ooh, I'm not going to say my age. Never mind.
I'm a Cancer.
She's a Cancer. I'm right there on the cusp. So I've got both. Just life in general. Beautiful. Can totally do that. Hey there, Phyllis. How are you doing? I haven't seen you on here in a while. All right. It's like they're afraid of us, Susan. Why are y'all be afraid? We're not gonna bite.
I mean, I do sometimes.
Oh, no need to go there, Missy. What you do in your private alone time is what you do in your private alone time. Thank you, Susan. I'm so glad to hear that, Phyllis. Y'all, there's some crazy energies going on with new moon. Seriously, it's like that whole Lionsgate portal. We've got like the 8th coming up. So it's like, the whole 8th of August thing. And then there's the new moon, and there's just so much coming up in the collective energetically. So those of us that are sensitive to energies, those of us that are empathic, we're picking up on all the crazy vibes already. So just heads up, it may be a little bit of a roller coaster ride. You may have some old stuff that starts coming up for you. That's just because that's the last that's being cleared out. Ooh, here's the card jumper, Chad. The last being cleared out. Okay, I did pull a few cards for Chad while you're sharing out. All right. Girl, Lionsgate stuff ain't no joke. And the Schumann resonance had crazy whiteout spikes. Like, absolute insane. The electromagnetic frequency of Earth, it like jumped up to like 78 on a scale.
Also, you guys can feel free to share wherever you would like. What?
I was talking.
I wasn't even paying attention.
And you were paying attention. You're like, and by the way, and I was like,
you're welcome.
I made Susan laugh, though. I think Susan's probably about to pee herself.
Welcome to the show, folks.
You're like, by the way, and I was
like, it's fine.
I know. I was like the sister. You like looked down, and I was like, oh God. All right, Chad, I hope you didn't run away on that one. Dude, okay. You got several things that popped out. Number one, you are being reminded to shine your light. A tarot card popped out, and it's the 9 of Wands. And that is signifying to me that you very much are on a journey. And you are on a journey of rediscovering who you are, remembering who you are. And you're being reminded that you're guided on this journey, that you are not alone. You can take every obstacle that's been thrown your way, and those obstacles are going to light your path. The same way as she took this stick, it's one of the wands, and it is lighting her path. It is guiding her along the way. Which deck is that, Susan? Because Shabab, I can never say it right. What else can...
This is my...
Oh, that's the element one. That one card you showed.
This is my spirit animal one.
Beautiful. Oh, you're going to have to show him which do you get the box. He's a card reader like us. I'm going to have to introduce you.
Yes.
Chad, you are being reminded that you are the master of your own chessboard. You are the master behind the challenges that are occurring to you. So that in combination with this card, this tells me that you are a master manifester. So you need to control those thoughts, keep them from going in those negative thought patterns. Oh, the Colette Baron Reed one. It's the Colette Baron Reed spirit animal one.
No, it's
not. Yeah, you just said it. Yep.
It is. It is the Colette Baron Reed one, yes.
Yeah. I love her stuff. Chad, you got the priestess card, but I'm going to say in this instance, we're going to make it priest. Because you're being asked, how are you being called to step up and lead? What directions are you being called to? How are you going to manifest the outcomes for the most positive outcomes available to you? Because you are on an adventure and you're being asked to trust the process, to trust that you are on the right path, and to trust your own compass. And right now it's that awakening. And you're continuing going through the process of awakening. You are continuing that spiral pathway that so all of us like that are right here right now are on. We're all walking that spiral pathway. And when it comes to that, you're having those energetic upgrades. There is that new way of being, that integration. So it's that time for you, if you've not done one before, Chad, time for you to declare your sovereignty. Steve Nobel has an amazing sovereignty affirmation that you can listen to before you go to sleep tonight. Just YouTube it. Steve Nobel, Nobel, sovereignty affirmation. Because right now it's all about you claiming your own free will, about you letting go of all of the karmic stuff, all of the stuff that's happened in the past, because right now it's making your load too heavy. So it's time to let that stuff go. Let those things that are not aligning with you any longer go. It's time for you to cut some of those cords and release some of those burdens. Because with that, it's going to put you on a much more clear path, and it's going to help you with your connectedness. You're going to feel a lot more connected once you allow yourself to level up. And a postcard from Spirit pulled out, and just basically, it's about the end game in mind. So look at the big picture. Check the motivations behind what you're doing. Because maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think that it'll bring you a feeling related to an outcome you seek. But it's like safety or wholeness. And know that you're going to see that reflection in the outer world. So check with what is motivating you. Do you need a motive, or can you simply be pulled in the direction that your soul is calling you? And that is part of that adventure, that discovery, that growth, that adventure participating, because it's about the journey, not the destination. So check those motives and time to hand them over to Spirit, Universe, God. Because everybody here on the other side, they want what's best for you. And life loves you more than you know. So I don't know if Chad is here. I think Susan pulled a card for you too. What you got?
I got a couple. You got the turkey spirit.
He got the turkey?
He got the gobbler.
He total got the gobble.
You need to give with gratitude and grace. You need to give, but don't give all of you. You give too much of yourself to people. And by giving too much of yourself to people, you become exhausted by it. You need to find that happy balance and find those boundaries that you need to set, because those boundaries are going to keep your energy even. And by keeping that energy even, you can take that deep dive. You can take that walk and that path that you need to go on, because your awakening is here and the path is there for you. You just need to take the steps to start walking down it.
That explains this card, which I didn't understand it. It's the Mars card. And when it comes to Mars energy, it is all about letting go of conflicts, letting go of any kinds of resentments, anger, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he's got to move forward.
You need to look into the wisdom of it. So
look at the soul growth.
Yes. Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So take that wisdom, take on that challenge, choose that path that you need to go down, because in all reality, that path is going to lead you to where you need to be going. But remember to not give all of yourself to that, because if you give all of yourself and not set any boundaries, you're going to become using too much energy. You need to learn to ground yourself. Do that meditation. Make sure
Sovereignty.
yes, make sure you're clearing your energy and you're shielding, because as an empath, you become a very shiny object to everybody else's feelings. And if you're unaware of how to do that shielding as an empath, you're like glue that everything wants to stick to.
Like a moth to, a flame to the moth.
Yes. You also, I did an animal spirit card because I was being told that you needed it. So you got the polar bear, which is mystic. So
nice.
yeah. Know the challenge makes you stronger. Have faith with when you face your adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So you need to do some shamanism work, do some shaman work, because you got inspire others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. So you recognize other people. It's time that you recognize yourself.
He always has.
And it's okay to love you. I tell this every time. It is not selfish to love yourself.
No.
And it's not selfish to put yourself first.
You got to fill your own cup. And I checked out that 9 of Wands that popped out when it was in an oracle deck.
Mm-hmm.
It's determination. It's that resilience, like you were just talking about.
It's resisting the unknown. You're scared of the unknown, so you're too scared to take the path that you need to go on because you're not sure where that path is going to lead you, because you need to know where you're going at all times.
That analytical, that's where there's that trust the universe. There's that take that leap. And the affirmation for this one is I push beyond my own perceived limitations and I remain open and trusting as I do.
Yes.
And it's about not giving up. It's that spirit is telling you, don't see some minor deceleration as some kind of symbol of failure. It's time for you to step into your resilient stand. One final push to complete your tasks.
Absolutely. Hi, Mommy.
Hey!
Yes. So don't be afraid of the path. Let your guides and your higher self guide you to where you need to go, because they're not going to take you anywhere that you're not ready for. You have to remember that your guides and your higher self are there to guide you. They're not going to give you any obstacles or any paths that you're not ready to take.
And there's this line that goes with that. You may even be inadvertently choosing the more difficult path because you believe on some level that healing and ascension should be difficult.
It's really not. I mean, it is. It is difficult.
It's a lot of healing.
It's a lot of healing. It's not all freaking rainbows and sunshine, okay? It's not. If it was, it'd be different. But in order to get the rainbows and sunshine, you have to put in that work. You have to wake up and put in that work. Because not putting in that work, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be stuck in the mud, like your feet in the mud, stuck like quicksand.
Well, and sometimes we get so stuck in like the romantic idea of things, like, or we get comparative where we're comparing someone else's story to ours.
Right. And not everybody's gifts are the same. And that is okay. That's what makes everybody's different. It's okay if somebody else's gifts if somebody's clairvoyant and you're not, but you're claircognizant and you know things. That's just as powerful as being able to see.
Well, even more than that, is it twin flame stuff? Have you had some twin flame stuff? I'm getting relationship stuff. There's relationship stuff for Chad.
Yeah.
Definitely relationship stuff. And it's like we get into these ideas of what a path should be, or that, everyone that's on ascension has to have a twin flame and this is what it looks like. No. You
People's
know,
idealistics of a twin flame are okay. I'm gonna put this out there. I do not believe. How do I?
we're gonna get in the twin flame topic. Do you really want to get in the twin flame topic?
I mean, we're already halfway there. Uh,
Hi, Celeste. Hi, Shell.
twin flames, in my beliefs, everybody assumes that twin flames are of the opposite sex. They are supposed to be somebody that you're so connected and so in love with that that's who you're supposed to be. And
Well, and they see it as their automatic romantic relationship.
and it's not. I'm here to tell you that it's not.
Why can't a woman have divine masculine?
Right. Like I'm a masculine empath. I'll be the first one to admit it. I am not remotely a feminine empath. I'm very much a masculine empath.
Yep, she's got the dude energy. She's got the masculine. I'm not saying the dude energy like that.
So,
Bro,
like,
what's up?
but no, like people don't understand that yes, there are twin flames out there. Yes, you have that connection to people. No, it does not have to be romantic connection. It could be your best friend that you couldn't do anything in your day without talking to. That person that you have to wake up to and talk to in the morning.
Well, that could be soulmate also, though, because we have multiple soulmates.
And that's what it's such a gray area between a soulmate and a twin flame because the characteristics are so similar.
And technically, if we go with what Socrates talked about, or Plato, which one was it? Anyways, one of the old dudes from ancient Greece who was amazing came up with this grand idea that in creation, it was Plato, because it was in his dialogues, because that's the first time I ever read it. Anyways, okay. They had this big debates over it. And they like had this old philosophy that man was like, you know, four-armed, four-legged, androgynous, not, you know, both male and female. And, you know, they had to come up with some reason of the myth of why we have opposite genders, you know? So they split man in half. And so you have divine feminine, divine masculine, scientific, we go into mythology there, but that's where like, but there is spiritually that twin flame type of aspect. It's just that there's so many different points of view on it.
But every time I see anybody ask about, I hate it when they ask, I'm sorry, I'm here to tell you, if you ask me about a twin flame, I won't answer.
And you know what, Siobhan, I he is such a spiritual leader, and he says that he's agreeing you're explaining it beautifully. Or like, or is that to me, or both of us?
Like, I'm here to tell you, if you ask me if you have a twin flame, I'll just be like, no, you don't.
Like, well, they might. I mean,
might. But like I feel
but
like
so many are so focused on that, they're missing the love right in front of their eyes.
Right. They're assuming that it's romantic all the time, and that's why they want to find it.
Or they're assuming that this narcissistic type of abusive relationship where they have like, you know, an empath of the narcissistic type, and it, you know, it's the chaser runner scenario that happens in that situation. Well, all of a sudden we have a bunch of empaths who think that they're twin flames, and really they were with a narcissistic jackass that, you know, didn't deserve to be with them.
Right. But there's yes, and it's assuming.
I understand, because it was used on me firsthand, and I was the empath that the narcissistic asshole used it on, so I understand.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, that's the thing though, is narcissists are really good at pretending to be, you know, not narcissists.
Oh, he mirrored me perfect. I mean, but it was also like my childhood sweetheart when I was 15, I've known forever, you know? But
people that
knew
you.
me.
Right. Absolutely.
So just be careful.
I'm not bringing ego into it, Celeste. That's not what I was doing.
Oh, wait, what? What happened? I don't care if I have it. Oh, huh? I don't understand.
Because I made a comment about I was being sarcastic.
I didn't. I wasn't. I was focusing on, trying to figure out what Siobhan has to say, because I'm actually quite interested. Or Phyllis. Phyllis has a lot of experience, and Shell, Yeah, we do have to step out of ego in that aspect, especially in regards to like when someone asks about twin flame. I have done a lot of work helping those, reading energy, helping them, and trying to decipher what is going on in certain situations as far as like soulmate, romantic relationship, twin flame, those kind of things. Susan has too. So, it's just more of kind of like how Adam will go on and on about it. And it was hilarious because Adam read cards for me on his live and he was just going on a rant about twin flames, right? Guess what cards he pulls for me? The twin flame cards. Bam! I was like, whoa. Yeah. And then I listened to him rant about twin flames for about 20 minutes. It was great.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help them. I was being sarcastic when I said it. I wasn't trying to say that I wouldn't help somebody if they asked me.
Sometimes people don't understand your sense of humor, though. So we've got to, they didn't, sometimes it comes across very dry, but then again, it also comes across as very, very poignant.
I just have a very matter-of-fact voice, and sometimes people can't decipher it.
Twin flame is not about sex. Oh, yes, true.
Absolutely. I don't feel like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not about sexual division. And you definitely can have a masculine counterpart, a partner that carries a more healed divine feminine within him, because we all carry that divine masculine and that divine feminine. We all carry those aspects within ourselves. And so sometimes we'll bring that out, or we will need that and seek that out in someone else for our own healing, and then vice versa.
Yeah, like my boyfriend is very much a feminine, my feminine to my masculine. He's very much a feminine empath.
Shell is really good with twin flame. So Shell, this is Susan. Susan, this is Shell. I was talking about her earlier. Needed to introduce y'all.
Hello.
Shell is so great about the twin flame path, and she's very, very, very knowledgeable. So to have Shell give us kudos for answering a very difficult, tough topic, and same thing with Shabam. Thank y'all so much, because that is a difficult topic.
Hi. Yes, I appreciate it. Absolutely. We love your feedback as well.
Oh, definitely. I love you too. Thank you. And I'm going to double check. Did anyone want some card readings? Oh, I think Siobhan, you did ask, and Chad did Chad ever even like give confirmation that he heard us?
I have no idea.
Was he like a hit and run? Thank you, Shane. Let's see here. Oh, that's a good point.
That is a good point.
I'm going to put that up there. It is. It's very much that. It's more than that love relationship where we're combined as per elementary masculine, feminine. Well, and that's where there's the idea of like a monad soul, which, okay, I still sometimes, I like to feel that we're all, a complete soul, but we can have other aspects that match us out there.
Yes. And that's why I feel like, I don't know. That's how I feel on a lot of it.
Someone feels incomplete, and that's where it kind of gets to you.
That twin flame aspect, if you're lost or incomplete, or you feel like you're missing something, you feel like there's that extra piece out there that you need.
Well,
or you need to find.
And I have had that. I'm not going to say I haven't had that at times, where I felt that I do have more of a counterpart that would be a better match for me somewhere, but that's also soulmate stuff too.
Mm-hmm. What is Reiki about? Okay, Reiki is energetic healing. So it has to be involved with your chakras, your auric field, your energetic body. So it's how do I put this in simple as simply as I can? It's basically healing your energetic body, your soul body.
Well, even more than that.
Even more than that, because I mean, we do other healings too, but it's where we like check your chakras to make sure if they're all aligned. See if you have any blockages, if there's anything on your aura colors, if you have any cords.
And Reiki is a universal healing energy. So Rei literally means, Reiki, it means healing light or healing wisdom. Shabab, hey, why don't you tell us what Reiki is? Because he schooled me on what the words right and ki meant, which was hilarious. But Reiki is a universal healing energy that we all can access. It is everywhere. It's just that those of us that have studied and trained, we have learned and have been attuned to symbols that help us connect to that energy, to be able to tap into it and direct it more with healing. And Reiki is a very intuitive healing energy. So it literally knows where to go. So like when we tap in energetically, we tap in through higher self and we tap in psychically. And then we also use a distant symbol that we get attuned to in Reiki. And then from there, we do like what Susan said. We work on your aura. We're able to see, because we're both clairvoyant. We're able to see your aura colors and astral energy. We don't actually see your physical body, but we see your energy body. So then your chakras. We can see if there's something out of alignment with those 7 energy centers. And we send a gentle flush of that universal healing energy all the way down through to help ground your energy and to help to inspire more healing along the way. So it's like mental, emotional, physical, all combined with energy. I hope that helps. Hey, how did I do? This is like quiz time.
I know.
Am I passing? Like, dude, I need to like where are my notes at? I feel like I'm failing a test. I'm getting test anxiety, y'all. And yes, Reiki is very much like a journey to become a Buddha, to become like Buddha's bliss, to be able to help others shine that light. Mm-hmm. And by shining our light too. And it's just such a transformative healing energy. Oh my goodness gracious. I had an Amber Alert. No, it's an Amber Alert. It is such a transformative healing energy. The first time I ever heard about it, I was like, what is this woo-woo stuff? Would I ever had thought that I would have been studying it, learning it, teaching it, practicing it?
Oh.
No, I taught middle school theater 12 years, and I was like a career, theater director, and I had a major spiritual awakening, and Reiki saved me. Reiki, well, I was already woo-woo, Nicolette. I was already collecting crystals and doing meditation with chakras and stuff, and I was learning yoga. But, it was still such a shocker, and it's like our mind awakens to the point to where it can really comprehend that idea of that universal healing energy that it's available everywhere. There's no time or distance with it.
No. And it's so beneficial. I mean, I use it on my kids. I help my mom with it. I do Reiki blankets every night on a timer for my kids for bedtime to help them sleep. My daughter's ADHD. I use Reiki to help kind of bring her back to her when she's, having a meltdown. And we do the practice meditations and the grounding and all that goes with it, because what I feel is Reiki really helped me learn how to be comfortable in my own skin. So it helped me learn discipline. It helped me learn how to, do the shielding, do the protection, making sure I'm grounded every day, making sure that I have protection shields up. But it also gave me that gift to help the people that I love. My mom has bursitis really bad, so I do Reiki on her regularly to help with that bursitis and the pain. So for me, and teaching other people how to do it, it's rewarding in that aspect too, because it's helping other people be able to do something that they're very proud of and learn something that they can use in their everyday life to help other people as well.
And, I am a living, breathing example of how Reiki saves lives. So I walk it, live it, breathe it. Perfect, Phyllis. I'm checking right now. Thank you. Walk it, live it, breathe it. I have lupus. I have fibro. I am off a bunch of pain medications and stuff like that I didn't, I don't like taking pain meds. They numb me out. And it's because of Reiki. Because Reiki helps so much with that healing aspect. Oh, that's perfect. All right, Phyllis. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, there we go. Okay. Phyllis, and absolutely, like, anytime you don't know something, anytime we don't know something, anytime we need to ask. And do you have any other questions about Reiki? Because the way we're going to send it's going to be very gentle. And we are going to also do basically like an aura reading for you as well. And if we see anything aurically, like smudges, tears, extra stuff, because you're an empath carrying the weight of other people, we are going to send that healing as well. Oh, and I didn't say that. Om Mani Padme Guru. Thank you. And may Reiki bless you as well. Of course. All right, here we go. I do not have anything from there. Let me back out real quick. Sometimes I have to. Oh, of course it logs me out. Why wouldn't it log me out? That's my luck. I'm checking. My iPad is kind of like spinny.
I didn't say nothing.
I felt your eyeballs burning a hole through me.
I was reading, actually.
Oh, it was like a dead silence. Oh, Phyllis, because I could feel you're an empath. Susan and I are empaths too.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Activity. Why is it being a weirdo? It's like, here we go.
I think it's because we got on earlier than what we normally do. It's throwing people off.
I know.
Because I didn't want to be on until midnight because I have to work at 5:30.
Well, I know, but can't, you got to go where the people are. Like, usually like 7:30, 8:30, people start coming on more.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Shell. I appreciate that so much. Oh.
Thank you.
No, Nicolette, we're totally sending you Reiki next. Like, girl, you don't even have to ask. Got you, Phyllis. And got you, Shell. Shell as well.
What does she have?
Reiki.
And Nicolette.
And Shell says we could do it live or private. It's up to me.
We ain't doing nothing else.
Yeah, and Shell, and for anybody watching, whenever something very sensitive, you know, like if something sensitive comes
If
up,
it's very
they're
private,
not.
we will not say it on here. We'll message you later.
Quit finishing my sentences.
This happens all the time. I don't know why you're surprised when it does.
Well, I know. It does. Do Nicolette first, please. Oh, Shell. Okay. All right. And Phyllis as well. So we've got Phyllis and Shell and then Nicolette for some Reiki. Perfect. Let's find our center. I'm going to hold, Nicolette, I'm going to see if you recognize this bad boy. Because I'm having a problem remembering what he is, but I got him from you, my love. This bad boy from Nicolette. Nicolette has an amazing group where
she sells crystals and they're beautiful.
Yes.
I got these babies from her and I'm in love with it.
Yes. And more than crystals, she sent me this Palo Santo, which is what I've been using.
It's garnet.
Beautiful. I love this crystal so much. The Lemurians. The Lemurian that you have. I will get my Lemurian.
I have two because I saw them and I was like, I need them both.
So we've got connections. Shell, this is who I was talking to you about earlier, the buy-sell crystal group. I've added you to it. Susan also moderates for that group as well. So, Nicolette, could you share your group link in here? Oh, you're getting a compliment on your hair color, my love.
Thank you. Yeah,
You just said shank you.
I did say shank you.
All right. Oh, girl. Phyllis. I'm going to send so much love to that heart space is what I'm being called to send to you first. Susan, if you want to work on the aura first, because that aura needs some love.
It's suffocating her.
It's way too tight. It is a self-protective mechanism. It is because of some toxic environments that she's had to be around and in. And as an empath, she's been transmuting, absorbing so much of that energy, and it's just kind of left its like imprint on your aura a little bit. And your aura has pulled in like really close because it's trying to protect you. And so as that's moved out, it's going to give you almost like that release feeling, that feeling of a deep sigh.
Yeah, being able to breathe.
Being able to breathe. I'm going to send lots of extra love to that heart chakra. And I'm also going to ask Archangel Raphael to help and send some emerald green light to your heart space and then spread it throughout your whole being.
Yeah. I'm going to check your throat chakra after I work on your aura because, girl.
She doesn't speak her truth. That one's got, but that's through suppression, and she's learning how to step up and empower herself. But she's got to surround herself with community because she has people in her life who are not as supportive. And there are some toxic patterns that she is healing from. And you've got to look at those cycles and those patterns and meditate on them. Take that step back from them and look at it as, what did my soul learn from these lessons? How can I grow from this? And then this book that Susan's showing you, this book, I swear it saved my life. Codependent No More by Melody Beatty. It's phenomenal for empaths because so many of us end up with narcissistic types.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we become codependent in those relationships. So, and a lot of that is from childhood. So usually we'll have one parent or another that is either codependent or more narcissistic on a spectrum, or we'll have both. And in that case, I can't talk. In that case, a lot of what you're experiencing now are things that you are breaking for your ancestral lineage. You are breaking those patterns, and your poor heart space. Just know, and I'm supposed to tell you this, unconditional love does exist. Unconditional love. It really does, honey. And
even if you unconditionally love yourself.
That's what I was about to say. You got me. Because sometimes the love that we need most is maybe the love that we didn't get from a parent. And part of our healing process is to learn how to love ourselves unconditionally, to give ourselves the same love we give others.
And it's not selfish. All right, I'm pushing that aura out. By the way, your aura is very bright. It's just really close to your body. You have some blues in there, some indigo, a little bit of like this purplish pink color, and some yellow, gold.
What's her primary color, the one that stands out to you the most?
The blue.
The blue or the indigo? Is it sky blue?
It's sky blue.
She's supposed to sing more. She's supposed to speak more. She's supposed to write more. Because like with Shell, same as I told you, a lot of our stories and our experiences are meant to help others along this path as well. And your experiences are going to help others love. But you got to get your voice out there. She's a natural communicator. She always has been, very eloquent. Yeah, that throat chakra. It's spinning a little bit slower. I'm going to get you to double check me, but it looks like it's spinning a little bit slower. It's also out of alignment. It looks like, looking at her like this, her heart chakra is very big. So sent it lots of emerald green, sent her lots of love there. Right above it is that throat. That throat is to the right. Yeah. To the right. So it just needs some Reiki gently to help kind of nudge it. Don't do it too much. We don't want her all of a sudden, like, throat chakra explodes open and she's just word vomiting. So we just got to move it. Just nudge. So I'm sending Reiki to that third eye as well. She's had gifts her whole life and she has suppressed so many of them. She has clear cognizance. She has the strongest intuition and she knows what she knows when she knows it. And she's got to start learning to allow herself to guide herself even more, not doubting your abilities for yourself. You're supposed to trust your own guidance, baby.
I'm also going to bring in her solar plexus a little bit because it's ginormous.
That's that empath thing. I'm working up here at her soul star, and I'm sending energy from my higher self to her through her soul star, down through the crown. Through that crown, we're going to go flush through the third eye, down through that throat that's been worked on. We're going to go down through the heart, and we're going to ground it down beneath Gaia's surface into what's called your earth star. And I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to do it with my Palo Santo, and I'm going to draw the Reiki symbols. There we go. Crying is normal, honey. You can let those tears be cleansing. That's old stuff that's being released. It's being cleansed. It is being cleared. You do no longer need that junk. Heart space. Here we go. Sending lots of extra healing and balance.
I'm going to ground her a little bit too.
Yes, she needs grounding. She has a lot of out-of-body experiences where her energy is very high vibe. And it's like she's very spaced out when it happens.
And then I'm going to do a jawbreaker and then a Reiki blanket.
She also needs violet flame.
Right down our meridian.
Oh, just gently, but yes. Sacral needs love. There's some stuff that's happened here that's affecting that root as well. I know you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going back over what you did. Oh, I'm about to cry too. Okay. Inner child work will help you, by the way. You can meditate in a safe place and go back and be the adult, be the loving, caring adult that you needed to be when you were younger. Ask her to come meet you and sit at a park bench in a meditation. Ask whatever parts of you need to show up that need the healing the most. Or think about a time period in age when things were especially difficult. And then meditate and meet your younger self there. Tell her what she needs to hear, what you need to hear. Guide yourself. It's going to help you. Or you can always contact Susan or I. We do shamanic inner healing, inner child. We work on shadow work, you name it as well. All in a safe, meditative, guided shamanic space. So it is. Whew.
I'm just putting that blanket up around her for protection.
Her female guardian angel is coming through very strongly over her left shoulder. She gets goosebumps and sometimes feels tingles or electricity.
I'm getting an L for a name. That's all I got. Starts with an L.
Okay. Or has an L in the name? I've always been told that the angelics don't have just one name.
They don't.
So we can pretty much call them Bob and have it like, Bob is our divinely appointed guardian angel and they answer to Bob. So, or you can do guided meditation and learn your spirit guide's name.
She's saying you need to listen more.
She needs to trust herself more too and trust her hunches. Black tourmaline, love. You need to wear a black tourmaline necklace
Or a bracelet.
I have a drink of water.
My hands are.
Woo. Ooh, girl, how are you feeling, Phyllis? Are you okay?
Make sure you drink some water. Like
Girl,
water.
drink some water. I don't know if Shane is still here, but this I got through Shane's merch, his merch store on Terrestrial Vibes, and I'm absolutely loving this thing. I think Keisha ordered a gold one. It's an aluminum amazing glitter bottle. So you can put your name on it.
Do you want to check and see if Rory put through for a reading for some either? I don't know.
You got really quiet as well. Hi, Rory. How are you doing? Rory is amazing. He works very closely with Brittany.
Ooh, I love Brittany.
Yeah, Rory is phenomenal. He's lurking. I love it. Rory is a fellow, in so many ways. No, but Rory can pull a couple cards for guidance for him. But we could pull a couple cards for guidance.
For what?
For Rory.
Oh.
For a general. If he wants to hang around for a minute, we got a little bit more Reiki.
We got Nicolette and Shell.
And we got Shell.
And then we can do you, Rory.
Sweet. And we've already been on for an hour.
Well, we talked for like the first 45.
Ooh, we're still on. It's been a slow night, honey.
I know. You're so welcome, Phyllis.
Oh, hey, Fispa. How are you doing? Hafizba is such a sweetheart. I did a protection and blessing for her and her family. She's got 4 little ones.
Ebony, did I pronounce that right? It's $20 for a reading and $40 for Reiki.
Hi, Ebony. Ebony's messaged me before.
There's a PayPal that's pinned at the bottom of your screen.
Rory's like, that's cool. You know me. Yes. I know all the lurkers.
We do.
Pay attention.
Nicolette, are you still here, love?
Thank you, Rory. Appreciate it. To both of you, thank you. All right. Hafizba. And the babies. How are the babies? Are they doing good? Are they safe? I love those babies. All right, Nicolette is here. Sweet.
And I'm going to be using your crystal because that's what I used last time and I'm loving it.
Is Susan quiet to anybody else or is it just for me? You got like really quiet when we were clear.
I Palo Santo'd myself.
It's like your voice went like really small. It was really bizarre.
Let me check my mic. Better?
Yeah, it's still quieter than it was. It gets quiet. It's really weird.
It gets quiet when you talk.
Like super quiet.
It's not, I don't know. I can't tell. I can hear myself, so.
Thank you, Hafispa. Are you talking to me or Susan? I think maybe Susan, because Susan looks really good. I'm tired, but you know, I feel better. They're good. Oh. So Tiff, she sounds good to you. It's not all quiet. That's so bizarre.
All right, Nicolette, my love. We're going for it. This crystal heats right up and I'm loving it.
Nicolette.
I'm going to put you back on a timer.
She needs to be.
It was working for a while, but I'll put you back on another timer.
It's her. Whoa, ear ringing. Hold up.
It's her dad. I feel her dad's presence here. That's why I said it.
Angelic. It's a very high pitched ring. It's not the deeper tone that I get for
I mean, that's not what I'm hearing. That's why I said something. We're hearing two different conversations.
Is there some kind of heating pad or something like that that you're supposed to be using to help you with some chronic pain? I'm being told to get your vitamin levels checked. Of course, with autoimmune, it's her vitamin D, but there's others. Her B12.
She's on a heating pad right now.
Wait, what?
She's on a heating pad right now.
Oh. Well, what is it then? What am I supposed to say? What are you getting, Susan? She needs pain breaks. I'm getting she's needing pain breaks. We can help with some of it. But I'm seeing her laying on a massage table.
I got it. He's proud of her, but it's okay to take a time out. You don't have to be doing everything for everybody all the time.
See, I'm getting something totally, I'm getting about her physical stuff. But that could go into her she's
not slowing down enough.
Well, when we have autoimmune stuff, we require more rest. I know you know that because you deal with me all the time. Okay.
Oh, that's why he's here. You're having trouble.
That makes sense.
He said, pay her no mind. I don't know if that resonates with you or if that's something you used to say, but he said, pay her no mind.
I just heard stubborn woman. I don't know who I'm hearing that from. Sorry. Oh, that was not you. Okay. My bad.
He's not upset with you at all. He understands. No, he's not upset about it. He understands.
No, I'm not picking up on him at all, though. I'm still got this one. I'm going to focus on this one.
I'm hearing him in my right ear.
I've got this one in my right ear, but it's super squealy high pitch. You got to tone it down so I can hear you. What is with the gluten?
Now my right ear's ringing.
She needs to clean up her diet. And a lactose, which that's kind of normal for autoimmune as well. But what's going on with that?
Girl, you need a bath.
She's achy and in
A
pain.
salt
Listen to
bath.
Reiki, it's going to help.
Not because you're sicky. You stinky. It's because
Have you ever had a gluten intolerance test?
I don't know anything on the gluten. That could be a lot of it. Sometimes.
Girl, I'm gluten intolerant. And I know you need a salt bath to help your aches.
But she's like, but I just got tacos.
You can have tacos. Tacos are more corn. So, but I'm talking like the breads and the stuff like that. Like, start trying to lay off of that a little bit and see if it helps your pain levels and helps your anxiety and your brain fog and your fatigue.
Girl, you don't stink. It's for your muscles. You need to take a salt bath with some herbs in it. Do like a bag of herb satchel bag. And then bless it.
Nicolette, I'm also going to message you. I've got to write it down. Hormones as well. Estrogen levels and progesterone. I don't know. I usually don't do medical, but it is like crazy. Got to keep that B12, added B6 with it, a B complex. Do a soluble or chewable. Vitamin D, up your vitamin D intake. What? Chewables. I'm going to send you a list when we're done.
Her guardian angel seems bossy over there.
This one's very concerned for her. And it's a woman and it's a female. And it is like, I usually won't, I'm really careful about touching on anything medical. But this one is like giving me a list. And that gluten intolerance, I know Tiffany Egbert and we had talked about this as well. And there's some testing where you can order it online now. It's some really reputable ones where you can just do like an IgG test. I never have enough vitamins, vitamin D either. Rory, a lot of that is because we're inside a lot of autoimmune diseases. We use up more of the vitamin D than healthy people that have healthy autoimmune systems. So that's an autoimmune kind of antibody type of thing. Definitely get some more vitamin D if Rory's not either, because it can cause fatigue as well and brain fog. She says she's got new Himalayan salt.
Beautiful.
I know you've had so many tests, sweetie. I know. So have I, honey. And I know you're tired. Oh, yeah. Everyone needs vitamin D. Yes, very true. It's with Nicolette, we do know some of her backstory and some about her. So I do know some of her medical stuff. We've talked about it. Those levels, though, she does need to check. Yeah, she does need to get it checked out. All right. Okay. They're chilled now. Are you ready, Susan? Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. We're getting two different messages. That's fine.
I don't know.
I have my spirit crystal right next to me. I wonder if that's why.
Wait, what?
I said I have my spirit crystal right next to me, and I wonder if that's why he was coming through so strong. My spirit quartz.
Beautiful. I'm just really worried about that chronic pain that I'm picking up from her. It feels so much like mine. It's that fibro acting up too. Okay.
I'm going to do something that I did with Tiffany. I'm going to do, I've just started doing it. It's almost like a compression wrap with a Reiki ball. So I wrap it around where you're in pain to release some of that. And it heats up a little bit. So it's like a heating blanket.
It helped with my feet swelling.
Diana totally helped me with that though, also. I was just tired last night, but she definitely helped me with that. So that should, it's gonna be like a nice heated blanket wrapped around you where you're in pain at. Your mother? Do you want me to text her?
Hi. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. All right. Okay, ready?
Lower back.
Hips.
There's a cord.
Well, that iPad just died. I'm sorry. Give me one moment.
My iPad's about to die, so I'm plugging it in.
Are you draining yours too? I just totally drained it.
It was at 80% and now it's at 10.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm back. Okay. I'm going to send golden healing Reiki energy all the way down from your soul star, down your crown, around your entire light body, sweetie. You are such an earth angel that you're vibrating very, very high, but your physical body is having a hard time bridging that gap. And you've been getting a lot of upgrades. I have a feeling that you've been seeing a lot of sacred geometric patterns. I don't, images, colors. Wrapping you in golden choke.
I'm getting rid of that cord and then I'm going to wrap around. I'm going to wrap this the whole way around the bottom part of your waist, down into your hips and your lower back. So it's going to go all the way around your lower part of your body. And your aura is blown out. I'm going to bring that back in. It should help with your anxiety. You won't feel so overwhelmed because your aura was just everywhere. I'm going to bring this down your legs a little bit. I do feel like you have some pain in your legs, down into your feet.
She needs to elevate those feet.
Yes.
There's a lot of heat there. Inflammation.
I use a small block at your sacral that I'm going to remove so I can ground you because you're so ungrounded. I mean, the rest of your chakras are looking pretty good. I'm going to just do a small flush.
Her shoulders and neck as well. I'm going to send extra there because they're very, very, very tight with knots, is what it feels like. Getting in for just a good physical massage or getting the honey to gently give you that shoulder massage, that back massage, it will help. It's like a crick with shooting, stabbing pains, almost like an electric type of nerve thing. It's a zappy hot kind of feeling, crickety crack. And then it's like so tight. It just hurts. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and ground her. Then I'm going to shield her really good because she needs some shielding so she doesn't keep blowing out her aura.
That's also her being such an empath and clairsentient. She's so surrounded by crystals that aura is so big because that vibration is so high around her as well. Do you have enough grounding crystals around you? Because there's so many high vibrational ones. Okay, that makes sense. I'm familiar with that one. I'm going to send that one extra Reiki, okay? That's that zappy. That's the zappy feeling I got. That's also very muscular. I feel it in the muscles going up through the spinal and the pinch. Is your neck hurt to the point where you can't turn your head all the way? Good. OJ is good. Once she learns Reiki 1, it's going to help her a lot with the self-healing aspect. I do Reiki on myself all the time. Susan sends me Reiki all the time, but it does help so much. It's causing you some headaches too. Susan, was that cord okay?
Yeah, I just removed it.
Okay, good.
It was fine. It wasn't real in there. It was newer.
Would you wrap her in that warm Reiki blanket around her shoulder blades?
Yep.
She needs it like neck, sides, down the spine. You feel it. It's all just tight and hurts. Oh, I want to cry because I know this pain. I feel for you, sister. We got you, boo. Hold up. I got the wax on and the wax off going.
Can't go.
Rory, you just cracked me up. I was trying not to die laughing. He said, I'm strong grasshopper. Come on, wax on. Thank you for saying you can feel the vibes. I appreciate that. I always feel weird when I start throwing my hands up there, but it had to be done.
I'm actually really conscientious about it, so I don't do it.
I know. It makes me, it makes me because I can do it in my head too, but I'm just getting to the point where I just need to use my hands more. And if people think I look weird, then they can just think I look weird.
I use my hands a lot more if I'm removing cords than if I'm doing other things.
Yes.
That's what I use my hands mostly for. My hands are on fire right now, if it makes you guys feel any better.
The what?
I said my hands are on fire right now, if it makes you feel better.
Mine are so warm. It is like electric.
Yeah. And this crystal, I'm using this on all my Reiki stuff now. All of it. I'm sorry, but the energy that comes off of this crystal is straight beauty. Like, it's amazing. What are the properties of this?
It's a quartz.
Because I didn't look it up. Don't tell me you have more. You can't tell me things like that.
Are y'all palm? It's your palm chakras. We all have palm chakras. It's just not everyone has theirs activated. Kind of like we have a bunch of minor chakras, like on our feet, our ears. And if you're feeling that here in the center, that's your palm chakra. Thank you, Shell. We made their hands warm. A cool thing that we teach in Reiki and in psychic development is Chi ball or Reiki ball and energy ball. And it's like that game that we used to play when we were kids. I don't know, where someone would say, like, I'm going to pull this string from your hand and you could feel like that energy.
That makes so much sense why I want to use that.
That makes sense. That's why you have the M on your palm, baby.
Who?
You do.
Yeah, that makes sense why I want to use this so much.
Yeah.
The energy that comes off, I'm telling you, when you get yours, Tiffany, the energy that comes off of this is crazy.
Dude, I'm still digging like this big old bad boy.
Well, and then I have this one that I got from her too. But I more resonate with this one. And I think it's because I can fit it into my palm.
Girl, I've had my labradorite and this garnet kicking with me.
Oh, I have this guy over here too, which is my golden healer.
Okay. My golden healer is on my grid.
And then I have him right next to me for cord cutting, which is my spirit animal, and it's black obsidian, which is really good for cord cutting.
Love it. Oh, Nicolette, her kids show off the biggest ends. Who is the biggest crystal? Well, right now, the ones we showed, I think it is me. But Nicolette keeps up hands down because she has this big Lemurian crystal.
Listen, this sucker's like this big.
Actually, my dragon tooth amethyst is big.
It's like half my body.
My dragon tooth amethyst
is
like that.
She just cradles it like a baby.
She's holding her 5-pound Lemurian. Love it.
Good. You need it. Yes. Absolutely. Take in that energy.
I'm wondering though if the vibration is so high though that she needs as strong of a grounding crystal to counter it.
Do you have any
because her vibe was really high. She needs so much grounding. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's that balance, that harmony between all of them. She was very heart chakra up.
She needs some like agate, like moss agate.
I think a bloodstone, but that maybe because I was just looking at one that I had wrapped. Bloodstone.
Or
Oh, her polychrome.
that, yes.
Obsidian black tourmaline. Yes, Rory.
I was thinking the green moss agate for like grounding.
Yes. Okay, good. Use that one for some grounding. Because your energy was it almost felt like you were so like high vibe. It felt like you were spacing out, kind of like how it's like that brain fog kind of was kicking in on you.
You're missing time. All right. Well, put them around you. And I grounded you already and your energy is down. So just put that around you and it should finish the rest of it to bring you completely back into you.
And y'all let us know how your muscles do. That should have relaxed them some.
And I'm gonna put you back on my timer through the pyrite. To your mother?
No.
I'm telling you, it's like she knows though. That's why.
No, it's a 9-year-old.
Oh, tell her you're on a live.
I already did.
All right.
Her pain is diminished. Thank goodness.
And then I'll put you back on your timer. I'll do every 2 to 3 hours. For a couple of weeks. And then do like a check-in with me every other day and let me know how you are feeling. To know if I need to lower it down to in-betweens. So if I need to move it down to every hour instead of every 2 to 3 hours. Shell, you are up, my love. Yeah, I've been doing this new healing wrap. I don't know why I've been doing it. I've just been doing it, and it seems to be working. It's almost like, you know, how when you put like those icy hot wraps on you for your muscles, it's kind of like that, except it's warm.
I envisioned a warm blanket that was coming out of the dryer wrapping around her in golden.
Yeah, I've been doing like, no, but I've only been doing like sections is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kind of like a Reiki heating pad.
Yeah.
Our pleasure, sweetheart. We're always here to help. I swear Reiki has been my saving grace. Good. Thank goodness it melted. Thank goodness, because that was intense, baby.
All right, Shell, you
sending
are
you so much love. And if anybody is looking for crystals, seriously, Nicolette is, and she's the connection.
Yes, and her prices are phenomenal.
And her group is amazing for buying and selling crystals.
There's
she's
so
phenomenal.
many people in there that sell crystals. So many.
Okay. Shell, are you still here? I think she was popping in and out. And then we've got Rory. Thank you for hanging, Rory.
Do we have anybody else?
Spooky too.
Did we get anybody else in there?
We got Shell. No, that's it. And then we can just call it a quits.
I didn't hear a word you just said because you broke up.
Yeah. We got some interference.
You're frozen on my end.
Am I frozen, y'all?
No, now you're not.
Yeah, we got some interference.
Did you Palo Santo? There you go.
Yes.
Now you're good. You're good now.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Shell, you are up.
Rory, we're just starting a Reiki 2 class, and we do flexible payments. It's through Facebook, their Facebook group. Thank you, Diana. She just pops on magically. How
What?
are you?
I'm like trying to put my vape down, and I have like candle wax all over my altar, and it keeps falling over.
All right, Shell. Oh, I love you, Diana. Chanel, we're going to connect. I mean, Shell. I called you Chanel. Shell, we're going to connect to your higher self. I've already done an aura reading on her, so but I'm curious of what colors you see, what the primaries are.
She has some indigo, some mauve, a thin line of yellow, and like a deep blue, but it's not the same as the indigo, and a little bit of green.
Nice. She is a healer. Check out her crown. Yeah, that crown was mega blown out when I first looked at it.
Oh, she's good now.
Okay, good. Okay. Back pain, chronic.
Does she have? Do you have bursitis? Or
it's very similar to bursitis.
Or does she have like scoliosis?
She does have back problems. You're good.
I have back pain from my scoliosis. I have chronic back pain from it. I can't build muscle in my lower back because of it. And it goes down, and it makes I can see like her one hip's higher than the other hip. And that's very similar to how mine is because of how my back curves. My one hip sits higher. And it's not in this like so it looks like if I were to lay flat with my legs out, my one leg looks shorter than the other leg.
I'm same. I got scoliosis too. And I have bursitis. She's had some accidents. So yeah, that joint dysfunction. Is there an ache, a burn there? We're going to send it some Reiki, and I'm going to do Reiki along her spine as well to help ease up those muscles.
Scoliosis is curvature of the spine, and bursitis has to do with your muscles. It's like really, really, really bad.
Bursitis is joint.
Yeah, it's joint. It's like really, really bad arthritis. Like
it's actual liquid inflammation
around the joint areas. My mom has it, and hers radiates right down her
oh girl. It makes the muscle hurt though. You're going to feel tingles at your crown of your head. It's what we call angels in your hair. This is your crown chakra.
You've had this since you were 4.
Since 2004. She was in an accident.
I'm definitely feeling arthritis. You definitely have arthritis in your lower hips or in your hip area.
That's that ache. Or something similar to. Oh, okay. What you're feeling down her legs. Feel down her legs, Susan. I already know the answer to this, but I know this is going to amaze her because you're going to feel it. Feel down her feet and her legs. Keep going all the way. I'm going to send healing there as well.
Do you have a broken leg?
She has an injury.
You
She's
have
in a boot
pins?
like I was.
Do you have pins? No pins?
No surgery yet.
They're gonna put pins.
You think? I think they were avoiding surgery. I know that there's multiple tendons and stuff that is like mine in her right leg. She's in a boot right now. It needs a lot of love. No pins yet.
No pins yet.
No surgery yet. They're trying to avoid it.
All right. Yes, left hip. I got that. The ankle is definitely there's a whole bunch of inflammation. And it radiates to your toes.
Up her leg too.
Her feet are what's bothering her the most though.
It's her feet and her leg. Chokure.
Which is why your hip is probably hurting more. Is because you're compensating on how you walk.
She's limping. She's in a boot and crutches.
Right, but when you're using crutches,
compensating, yeah.
We not only that, it's under here, and you're putting all that weight on those crutches.
And on the left leg.
Right, and your hip is already messed up.
There's some auric stuff as well. I'm just kind of combing the auric stuff away. You are not that heavy.
Are you just in a boot?
She's in a boot, and it's one of the big ones like I had. Remember that big boot I had?
I'm being told you need to do a salt bath. It'll help so much with that muscle ache. And if you're in a boot, you can take the boot off to do a salt bath.
They need to run x-rays like they did on me, honey. I can't believe he hasn't run x-rays so far.
Are they saying it's just a sprain and not broken? Because it feels
I don't think they've done the x-rays yet.
It feels broken. It doesn't feel like a sprain. Like
it's
there's
both.
It's not completely broken, but there's definitely a crack on
There's fracture.
bone. It's a fracture.
It's like a hairline, but it splits off, and there's others that are in the foot that are smaller that are also kind of splintered and down to that toe.
It's putting that pressure.
That's it. It wasn't good. Did they show the fracture? Okay, here's the medical thing again. Did it show those fractures other than just the ligaments? Because that foot is still healing, bone structurally and ligament, tendon, and muscular. So it's the muscular and the bone issue.
That's why your toes hurt. It broke.
Oh, the toes, that pinky toe all the way in.
It's good, and then it goes. So it goes. That fracture goes, and then it
up the side.
Off. Well, not only that, when you have a fracture that broke off, you have a piece of bone just chilling in there,
like a bone spur that just kind of hangs.
Yes, which is why it's more painful.
Okay. They didn't do MRI or anything, but the x-rays did show. And they told her originally she was going to be in the boot for like, however, like, like with me, remember, I was for freaking months.
Like the 6 weeks.
Yeah, like longer, like 8 weeks now, or like. We need to send that extra healing so that bone, everything can heal more gently. Okay, with the tear.
There's a ligament tear.
That girl, I told her about when I fell, Susan, and how I was in agony on the floor by myself for like 30 minutes. I couldn't even get up. I mean, it sucks, man. Sending comfort there.
I mean, your chakras are beautiful, by the way. They're good. You're just in pain.
a deep pain. Ugh. Makes me feel nauseous. Okay, love.
And the weather, I don't know where she lives, but the weather in PA has been going from like 80 to 60.
She's in Montana.
And the weather, so it gets cool there at night in Montana.
Achy.
So it's getting achy because of the weather dropping.
This should help. I was really gentle with it. I know Susan was gentle with it as well. Girl, it's like that pain just when it just hit me just now, but I was so nauseous. Like I don't know if y'all saw me, but I was like, ugh. Like I could feel what it feels like.
I know it's going to suck, but try taking that boot off and just sitting in a salt bath and letting those muscles and that salt soothe some of those muscles.
I don't know if she can right now. Yeah, the medical marijuana.
All right. Do you have tea? And what kind? You need some chamomile tea or green tea. Green tea is really good for inflammation. Okay, go buy some green tea. Warm green tea is really good for inflammation. Add some honey, cinnamon, and nutmeg to it. Cinnamon and nutmeg are natural pain healers. They're good for pain. And honey is also, it's a good sweetener because green tea is gross, not sweetened. I'm sorry, but it is. And if you have a little bit of lemongrass, put that in there too. And all three of those will help with inflammation and pain. And then at night before bed, drink some chamomile tea with a little bit of honey in it. And it'll help you sleep better because it'll relax your body with
Kava.
Kava. Yes, that will also help.
Girl, it's nature's Xanax.
I take it I drink it all the time because she sent me some.
It's amazing.
I'm actually out and I need to buy more. Kava. You can get it on Amazon. It's a little expensive, but you can buy it. It's more on the expensive side for tea. But it's really good. Get the one that's based for anxiety. I'll have Tiffany message it to you.
Beautiful. Or I'll put her in a group chat with us.
Yeah. All right, Rory, you've been so patient, and we are here to do some cards for you.
All right, Rory, are you still here with us? You've been hanging in. Kava is phenomenal. It's Kava. You can get it. Yogi brand sells a great one you can get on Amazon in a tea. Or you can get a tincture that goes underneath your tongue. And it's been a saving grace for me.
What did
that in the Reiki, I'm off of all anti-anxieties.
It wasn't Kava that you sent me. You sent me another brand.
I didn't send you Yogi. Is it Purple Bags?
Mm-hmm.
That's Yogi brand.
Is it?
Does it have little quotes or something on the tea bag or on the?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Yogi. Oh my gosh. To bring you any release and for the confirmation means the world, Shell.
Thank you. Yes. I'm just glad that we could help.
Whoa. Rory. I got some cards flying out.
I gotta clear my energy for a second here.
And their tarot. Oh, yeah. Licorice is a good anti-inflammatory and pain as well. So that's a good one. And it helps detoxify your liver.
Woo! Girl.
I even got cards flying. Like, they're hot. Oh, you got a spirit card too. And then we'll get into the other stuff. All right, spirit card real quick. This is from the Colette Baron Reed. Postcards from Spirit, Rory. They say, dear, dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go or feel the way you want to feel and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of attachments of achieving certain results because it's easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or wanting that. Right now, you're supposed to empty yourself. You're supposed to allow yourself to be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better awaits you. Something new is opening up for you, and you will see these opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into a loop, what you're really doing is you are looking for spirit. So that connection is where that power, that peace, that purpose is lying for you. You already work with your spirit guide team. You're already so connected, but it's time to step back to allow them to help out and to do their work as well. Give yourself a big hug because spirit is saying that they've got you and they love you so much. And that goes along with the divinely guided card. This is the Akasha. So that's kind of telling me, number one, your team is right there with you, guiding you every step of the way, and ancestors. Number three is you're tapping into the Akashic field. So when you are pulling information in, with readings, with helping others, with guidance, with your magic, because I'm really feeling a strong practice with you. So when you're doing that, you are channeling that divine guidance that is coming from the Akashic field. You are channeling, holy shit, you are channeling some of your old soul memories from the Akashic. What did you get? Did you get something like that?
I got the golden child.
That makes sense.
Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Are you doing inner child work right now, Rory?
He's got transformation going on.
I also got the void, which is stop embracing winter and great cosmic womb.
Shadow work. That is shadow work. He has done a lot, and it's like, and Rory, you know this, you've been on this path for a while now. You are not new to this. And that is releasing, when we release those traumas, when we break those patterns, those cycles, you make room for the new.
Yeah, because I also got lost lands. You got soul memories and gifts, and you've done this before.
He's an old soul. I bet you he has M's on his palms too. Check your palms, yeah. Rory.
Because you're on a double mission.
Light worker.
You're a light worker, starseed, serving the world by being you. And don't forget that. Just being yourself is enough. And you have to remember that you're not for everyone. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Don't let anybody else tell you you're not good enough. Because that's so untrue. And as a light worker, we're our biggest critics. We judge ourselves harder than anybody else will judge us. And you also need some tree wisdom.
I'm looking.
This tree will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insight and answers through the sound it makes. So you needed to do some tree wisdom. Go garden. Go for a walk. Be in nature. Ground.
He is a starseed.
Oh, you're definitely a starseed.
In the guides in Modern Mystic in our group, there's a whole section on light workers with some amazing articles and a whole section with starseeds and the different characteristics. So that's going to answer a lot of your questions. You got the world. But before you got the world, you got Knight of Pentacles. So this says that he's been doing the work and a lot of it.
A lot of it. A lot of inner child work. A lot of shadow work. You went through that dark night of the soul. You've put in that work. And that work is so beneficial. But I'm feeling like some stuff has been coming up that you thought you were already done working on. And it's coming back up again.
He needs to look at the triggers in his life and what is triggering things.
Yes.
Because he's been planting the seeds. He's been doing that work. He's been working so steadfast. And he's been having so much faith in that foundation that he's been laying with that Knight of Pentacles. And with this World card, that is the universe giving him a wink. That's the universe saying, yes, that wheel is turning. Yes, things are progressing. Yes, all your work has been noticed. The universe is paying attention.
Arcturian and Android. Yep, absolutely.
Orion as well. I can see that. Arcturian, definitely. I resonate a lot with Arcturian. Andromedan. I can see that.
Yeah.
Do you have M's on your palms? Your affirmation right now, and this is a mantra that really, really needs to sit and resonate with you. I've got goosebumps all over for this one. I allow the transformative energies of fate help me to expand my experience. I allow the transformative energies of fate help me expand my experience. And that's that World card. So get ready. For that wheel is giving you divine blessings and synchronicity is afoot. So look for wonderful opportunities to propel your life ahead. Be prepared for fortuitous meetings and forks in the path that are going to change everything for the better. If you're open to spotting the opportunity, it's yours for the taking. I'm going from the book because it's spot on. Just follow the breadcrumbs of serendipity and fate toward your happy ending. And remember that that wheel is always spinning and that things are never the same as they were before. So learn and enjoy from that constant regeneration. Learn to pay attention to those cycles, breaking the karmic lessons, cycling through them and healing them. It's time for that expansion. It's time to up level. The Wheel of Fortune could prove to be impossible. So don't try to control it. Grab your lucky dice, see the spinning of the wheel for what it is. All the beauty of a lifetime of experiences and lifetimes waiting to spring forth and be lived. That is you trusting yourself and the guidance that you are receiving. Can we scan your energy, Rory? I don't feel his pineal is calcified. I feel he has a block. Okay. Well, hello there. You are shiny, by the way. Your light body is very activated. You have been having higher heart chakra activations. Some of the old wounds that you've experienced in your heart space, some of them are being transmuted through your higher heart. That is some of the energetic upgrades that us have been going through, and we've been going through some growing pains. Checking that third eye. Susan,
Hmm.
do you see the kink?
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now.
Am I correct? Is that kink between crown and third eye?
Yeah.
And then third eye to throat too. What's going on there? Is it okay if we send you a little bit of Reiki? Being called to do so. I don't know. Oh, he says absolutely. I was trying to go. I was coming down. Okay. What is the deal with the ancestral stuff?
He needs to do a
Egg cleanse. You need to do Olympia. That is going to help you. You need to do a spiritual egg cleanse, number one, to clear some of that junk off. Number two, cord cutting. You've got several cords that are hanging out to the heart chakra that are dim in color. That says that they don't need to be there anymore. They're not serving your highest good. You know how to do cord cutting. Get your obsidian. Do a cord cutting ceremony. Also, there's something on the back. It's like lower back in between kidney area. That one, cord cutting as well. Third eye to me is awake, but I'm going to check my pendulum to check the percentage. But you did have a kink between crown and third eye in your meridian, which is your energetic spine, basically. Oh yeah, we get cords all the time. So we do cord cutting all the time. Like multiple times. Like we're cord cutting after each reading. Okay. I'm going to check him real quick just because I am not getting that it is a physical thing. I'm getting it's an energetic because it looks awake to me. And it looks in balance with your other chakras. Okay. Let me use this bad boy. I'm breaking out with this good old chakra pendulum board, okay? Did he look grounded to you, Susan? Is he pretty grounded?
No, he's grounded.
Super grounded. Okay, good. Third eye. Third eye is underactive. How underactive is third eye? Strongly, it goes to 30%. Is his third eye physically? No, it's not physical. It's his third eye because of a spiritual block. Yes. Is his third eye because of a spiritual block in this life? No. Is it because of a spiritual block in a past life? Yes. Is his third eye going to awaken more and him connect more to his higher self? Yes. Your work that you've been doing is working. Is he going to connect more to his team and guides? Yes. Huge yes. Let me put my arm straight down. What about his higher self? Rory, are you claircognizant? You get clear knowing, or like what I call like words or sentences that just pop in your head, like a knowing, like a word knowing or a thought knowing.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So since he's claircognizant, that's where that kink that was okay. That kink that was energetically kind of like a hose pinched. It was slowing down that flow of energy coming in from higher self, coming in from. So it's like there was like an energetic funnel there, and kinking that should help that flow and improve the activity of that third eye and that connection, because you're already connecting claircognizantly. So to connect claircognizantly, that is connecting to spirit. That's your higher wisdom. That's your soul self talking to you. And Texas twang. Shane says we're starting to look tired. Yeah, we are. Hey, Shane, what would you recommend when it comes to working on opening the third eye? Like, I'm thinking, meditation with the crystals, and continue with practicing. That's it. He needs to practice more. Grounding? He was really grounded, though. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That can make sense, but there are some blocks. You got to get past some of that physical trauma with that. Continue working with the healing of it. Your third eye is awake. It's not. It's just underactive.
Yes, thank you, Shane. Put clear quartz on the third eye and meditate.
Perfect. Oh, perfect, Nicolette. The iolite. Nicolette, is that what? I don't know what this crystal is. I think it is iolite. It's not labradorite. I got it from you. I don't know what you are. I think isn't it iolite? I have been using this one all the time on my third eye.
Is it the purple one?
Yeah, it's got sparkles in it, like glitter. That's iolite. Okay. This one has like got fire in it. No, it's not fluorite. I've got fluorite. No, it's iolite. Yes, it's the blue purple with the glitter sparkles, like silver glitter sparkles. I wish y'all could see like the iridescence. It's got a shimmer. This crystal helps so much. So yeah, a clear quartz or an iolite, something like that. And continue. Oh, and you can listen to not 432 hertz. What's the other one, Susan? Is it 928?
That's a little too much.
I think that's too much. That's more crown. But at night, listen to some solfeggios on YouTube or something.
Or even rain. Rain always helps. Always helps me.
It's so grounding. I listen for rain for cleansing and grounding.
Yeah, rain and thunderstorms. I do both.
Beautiful.
700.
Oh, 700. Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
I guess 700 hertz. That would be good. And that affirmation, don't forget to allow the transformative energies of fate help you to expand your own experience. So it's time for you to trust yourself and to continue manifesting. Oh, sweet. Those tuning forks are so badass. Okay, 852 hertz. Thank you, Shane. Perfect. And if you're interested in iolite, Nicolette, do you have any more of the iolite? Like this palm stone works perfect when I'm meditating. I mean, I'm just like there. Oh God, hit my elbow. There's like a delay. Oh, she has more highlight. Cool.
I need
Rory.
one too. Put one in a basket for me, Nicolette.
It's amazing, Susan. I'm telling you. Okay. Rory. Nicolette is a great contact. You can message me, or if you didn't get her group, and I can add you if you're interested in getting some. Nicolette, I can't remember what I paid for this guy. He was pretty reasonable though compared to like on Etsy. I like freaked out when I saw some of the prices. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, love. Telling you. I think this one's highlight as well. I think I got two. I don't know. All right, Susan, are we ready, love?
Yeah.
All right. Rory, how's that help? Sweet. Yeah, no worries, Nicolette. We all support each other. You know, we're all here on the same path, similar paths. For when you're doing another. Oh, another live? Well, I'm going to be doing a spiritual Q&A with Shane on Friday. And then kind of depending on how schedules run, we'll pop back on for another live. And hope this helps. So much love to those of y'all that have hung in. And have a beautiful evening.
Thank you.